Chenault, the AI Cheryl.
All right. The wild one. All right. Welcome, everybody. This has been such a great day. Hey, if you're watching us live on Facebook, come on over and join us by going to Nowsite.Online. We have a lively group here today, and it's lots and lots of fun. We're going to share all the details of our enhanced CRM. We have a special guest that, of course, is sure to knock your socks off, so make sure that you are ready. But most of all, we're going to have lots of fun, make some great announcements, and share with you all who and what Nowsite is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by sharing my screen. And we're going to get it into Nowsite. We are the easiest, most powerful social media system for network marketers. And it is amazing. Guaranteed to turn you into a social media star, getting you more likes and comments, building a loyal audience, and creating tons of new conversations. If that's you, if you're getting more likes and comments, building a loyal audience, and creating tons of new conversations, drop me a 1 here in the chat. I want to see it. Nowsite gets incredible results. There we go. It was more than just a 1, right? People are putting tons of 1s here in the chat, and that's what I love to see. Look, I wanted to share with you our stars of the week. If you're not aware of this, this is super cool to feature inside of Nowsite. When you use our star system, you accumulate stars for the actions that you take inside of our system, okay? And it's really great. If you know the number of stars that you have, you can share them here in the chat. Some of you know them right off the top of your head, but Timothy Accardo accumulated 3,804 stars. That's some great star power there. Look, I took a screenshot. I was like, wow, 3,804 stars. Way to go, Timothy. We have Jeff Thrift, who has 2,702 stars. These are our amazing action takers, which is awesome. And we also have Rena Bennett, who I think I saw here just a bit earlier, with 2,355 stars. Wow. We know that system is working. These people are becoming the ultimate stars, and they are stars of the week. That's some star power and some star accumulation, right? The more you use our system, the more on track you are to become a star, and that is super duper cool. So congratulations to you guys. This is awesome. I'm going to see here. I think I saw Sherry Sullivan post that she had something like almost 2,000 stars. Alex, you better get on top of it. 149. Leanne has 474 stars. Congratulations. Blakester said, I thought I was cool with 256. Right? Congratulations to our stars of the week. It is such a great motivation to get started and keep on getting those stars. So I also want to share with you some Nowsite testimonials. And look, if you have a great testimonial, even while I'm sharing here, put it here in the chat. This is Laila Kogan.
Hi, I'm Laila Kogan, and I've been in network marketing for over 12 years. And my problem was coming up with fresh new ideas to create relevant posts on social media and how to respond to messages when I wanted to transition into a business conversation. Well, Nowsite helped me solve that problem by learning who I am through AI technology, and it helped me create killer posts that reflected my personality and my audience without having to overthink what to post. It basically increased my social media interactions by over 40% using it consistently. And it made me feel relieved knowing that I could create more bulk content ahead of time without stressing about what to post every single day.
So that was awesome. That's Laila. She's a huge team. She does a fantastic job, and I'm sure it's relatable to a ton of us if we've experienced problems like Laila and how the Nowsite system has helped overcome those problems, not quite figuring out like what content we want to post, right? And to make sure that we have it every single day. I know a few of you were so excited about sending in your testimonials, and we're going to make sure that we share even more of those. But I'm going to move on to the next one here.
Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Wyatt. I have been a network marketer for 37 years. One of the things that almost everybody runs into is having the time to go through and create great social posts, but even more importantly, compliant ones. Nowsite allows you to go through, create amazing social posts, check them for compliance, and then the process is absolutely like that. It allows me to go through and use the time that I've saved creating posts, checking them for compliance, and all the other things that go along with that to focus on other important parts of my business. I wouldn't be able to do it without Nowsite. I highly recommend this. It should be a must-have in your marketing toolbox. Make sure that you use it. You'll thank me, and have a dynamite day.
That's our friend Wes Wyatt. Wes is here in the chat. It was great to see you. Lots of people calling him out. Wes, it's you, Wes. So Wes, congratulations. He's always having a dynamite day. 37 years of experience in network marketing, and shares his testimonial with us here at Nowsite. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, Wes. I'm going to go to the next testimonial here.
Hi, my name's Danny Blackley. I've been in network marketing about 5-6 years now. And do you ever wake up of a morning and think, what am I going to post about today? You feel like you've done everything that you can think of. Well, I came across Nowsite. Nowsite is a wonderful, simple platform that anyone can use. Now within Nowsite, there's a surprise me button. So this particular morning, I hit the surprise me and I posted on Facebook and the other social media platforms. And it generated from Facebook over 2,174 reactions, comments and shares. It's the simplest platform ever, and it's so easy to use. And if I can use it, so can anyone.
That was our friend Danny. She's amazing. 5 or 6 years in network marketing. And I think what is so great about this is it's relatable, right? We all know we should be posting, but we sometimes wake up and go, I don't know what to post. That surprise me button comes in handy all the time. All the time. It comes in the clutch, right? Drop a surprise me here in the chat if you love that button. It's like saves the day. It's the hero of Nowsite for so many of us who just click that button and we're like, woo, yes, I have great content to post on social media. But it's not just great content, right? It gets engagement, gets reactions, it gets people interacting with you on social media. And that's awesome. My friend Adrian, who you're going to hear from in a minute, always says, if we had the little worn out like button, if any button in Nowsite was worn out, it'd be that surprise me button, because so many people love it. So many people use it. It gets such great results. If you haven't clicked that surprise me button, you should. And if you're sitting here going, well, you know what? I'm not sure what to post sometimes. Hey, the surprise me button has your back every single time. So thank you so much, Danny, and to everybody who sent in our testimonial. And I want your testimonial to be featured in our next presentation. So many of you were like, is it me? Did I get featured? Am I the one? I have a great story. I want to hear your story. What challenges did Nowsite help you overcome, and what results did you have? You can go to mywins.now.site. Share it. Just share a bit of text. What challenges you faced and how Nowsite has helped you overcome those challenges. I want to see your face next. I want to see your name next. I want to see your story being shared on our presentations, and you telling everybody, hey, this is the thing that gets me amazing, amazing results. So super cool. Great job to our stars of the week. Great job to these testimonials. And I'm sure we'll be seeing even more of you guys. So congratulations. Look, coming soon in Nowsite, right? We have improve my social post. So this happens when you kind of have an idea of what you want to post, but you need to make it just a bit better, right? This one says something kind of like, hey, complete boredom this weekend, did absolutely nothing worth mentioning. Womp womp. Just one of those days where you stare at the wall, wondering if anyone's life is as dull as mine sometimes. Come on. That's kind of funny. I know Mo's probably laughing somewhere. But look, we all can make any situation so much better and optimize these posts and create engagement on social media. So when you click that button, it'll share with you those areas of improvement, message clarity, engagement, actionability. Hey, add this, but more than that. So you don't have to do it yourself. We'll give you a suggested post. So you can update that post and say something like, found myself with a rare quiet weekend at home, a real change of pace, decided to embrace the calm and recharge, and a little interaction here, right? I'm curious, how do you make the most of those slow days? Anyone discover a new book or start a home project? Let's share some stay-at-home inspiration. So even if you think you got nothing going on, the AI will help you and you can optimize that post. But that's not all. Incoming soon, we have creating and saving social posts, which is great. You ever had that post come up and you're like, wow, I need this? Or, hey, what if I can create and keep on clicking that surprise me button and save those posts for later? You've created the ultimate post. That would be great inside of Nowsite as you're optimizing. Soon, you'll be able to save those posts and access them at any time so that you can kind of come back and go, all right, now's the perfect moment for this post. And you can come back and post those. So super stoked about creating and saving posts. And now I think it's the moment that everybody has been waiting for in our enhanced CRM. Look, before I turn it on over to Adrian to share about our enhanced CRM, I just want to share what an amazing moment this is and what a great opportunity, and just, you know, what a pleasure it is to work with Adrian every day. So look, I know this, you know, a while back with contact mapping coming into play and Nowsite, things like that, that we've become kind of like one great big happy family. And Adrian, I know you're going to share the enhancements to the CRM and what contact mapping has done to improve those enhancements for Nowsite, which is super cool. But I just want to say it's such a pleasure having the opportunity to work with you every single day. I'm looking forward to it, and from hearing from our special guest. I don't want to tell. So on over to you, Adrian. Thanks.
Cheryl, thank you so much. And it's funny, I like wasn't at all thinking I was going to be emotional about today, and now here we are, and you made me emotional. So so thank you. But you know, it's just in taking a moment to reflect before I get to share the demo with you and we get into it. You know, it's just you never know what is in store. And the vision for us as contact mapping to get to join this Nowsite vision and to be a part of a company that was already a rocket ship, like just exploding into a new, it's just incredible. And I feel so honored to get to be a part of it. I love this team. I love this company. I love every one of you. I love this community, and it's an honor. So you're not here for me to blubber on. You're here to see this incredible new CRM capability that we are bringing into Nowsite. And I'm so excited because I get to share with you the person who has inspired me tremendously and who inspired all of this. So I'm excited. I'm going to show you the tech stuff first. Then we're going to get to my dear old dad, Tom. My stepmom, Denise, is here too, which is such a nice surprise. I'm happy to see you here. And it's just a journey. It's an incredible journey. And so without further ado, I am excited to give you the first real look at our new enhanced CRM capabilities built with contact mapping. And I'm so excited for this to be a part of Nowsite. It's going to just be incredible for you. So let me share my screen and we'll get this thing going here. So there we go. I think I did it right. Move my screen around. Is it working?
I'm stuck on has started
It
share.
says
Screen share. Almost.
Zoom. Huh. All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna try it again. Maybe. Why of all the demos in history would this be the demo that's going to give me a hard time? All right, hold on. Let me let me mess with this for a second and see if I can get it to play nicer here.
It wanted a, the suspense. There we go. We can see your whole screen now.
I know. The whole screen. That's okay. We're just going to roll with it. I'm going to move this over here. All right. You see the whole screen, and God bless us. We're going to pray that it's all going to cooperate the way it's supposed to. So sorry, you're going to see the people popping up in the waiting room, but that's okay. So I'm so excited for you to get to see this. I'm so excited to finally be able to play with this with you guys. So here's what I want you to know. Every connection that you make, if we're just in kind of churn and burn mode in any business, and especially in network marketing, I'm just telling you, you're going to work so much harder, because what is the 95 or more % of the time, the first moment that you meet somebody, they're not ready for whatever it is that you have to talk to them about. They've got whatever it is that's going on in their life. And so the key is to be able to remember these people. And Nowsite makes this easier than ever with our enhanced CRM. So here's my friend Amanda, right? I met Amanda. She works. I've got her Gmail. I've also got her company name. I've got her background. But I met her at a coffee shop, right? And I also learned along the way that she has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend's name is Connor. And so I have these key things that I'm like, hey, I want to just make sure I remember the key little connection points about this person. I want those in this highlights section so that I always see this first, right? In this case, I want to make sure that I can ask about her boyfriend by name. How many times have you had that experience where you're like, what is your kid's name? What is your spouse's name? What is your name? But I remember some other thing about you. So this little highlight section gives you that ability to always remember that person. Not only do I get that right, I have their mailing address. I know a lot of you people are cards people and like to send people stuff in the mail. You got their address, you got all their socials here, you got everything kind of on a single pane of glass. And we have now made some huge upgrades to our ability to help you with following up. So you can see I've got a follow-up here scheduled for next week with Amanda. It's for March 3rd, and I put it for a certain time. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to show you what that looks like, right? So I can set one for a specific date. I can also, if I want to, set it for a specific time, and Nowsite's going to send me a notification, hey, you need to do this at this time, right? So if I'm setting an appointment, this is a fantastic way to make sure I get that notification right on time. Or if I don't want to put a time, I'm just going to get that as one of my notifications for that day, right? Here's the people who I need to follow up with. And I can leave myself a little note to self about what I want to follow up with her about. So in this case, it's asking about reordering some product, right? I also, if I want to, I can actually, this is not the default. The default is when I first create one, it's just going to say, hey, do you want to follow up in a week, in a month, whatever that is, right? So I can actually change it, and I can make it for a week or for a month or whatever. And I can set that out so that I'm moving that person out to a certain date. So I can do it on a specific day, or I can set it for a certain period from today. Both of those are options here. And I've got the ability to add a note. I've got the ability to say an objective. If it's like follow up, close, whatever, I can set certain things there. So I've got all of that capability here. So that's really, really cool. And again, this is going to help you to kind of move people through the process of maybe ordering product, maybe joining you as a business partner, whatever that might be. When I'm actively engaged with someone, it's really important that I act like a professional and that I follow up on time. But even, I think, more unique and maybe even more important than that, as important as that is that there's going to be a lot of people who you are going to that you're going to interact with along the way, encounter along the way. And those people, there's not going to be a specific need for me to follow up in a week or a month or whatever, right? It's more, hey, I like this person and I'd like to stay in touch with them. because I think that they might be a great fit someday. I just don't know what that day is yet. And so one of the true like secrets to success of contact mapping, absolutely one of the true secrets of success of Tom Chenault, who you're going to get to hear from in just a second, is what we call rotations of remember. So I can go in here and I can put any person on a rotation. I can repeat every 2 weeks, every month, every 6 months, whatever it is that I want it to be. And these are these little light touches where I can stay in touch with Amanda on a sequence without ever having to worry about making sure that that person isn't going to fall through the cracks. And I'm going to have those two things separate, right? A follow-up has to happen. A rotation is a lighter touch. And so I'm going to see those in different sections on my home screen. So I want you to understand the power of those two things, and you're going to hear more of that in 1 second. The last thing I just want to show you briefly before we wrap up is the notes. So here's where the magic really begins to happen, right? Because now I can remember Amanda, right? I met her at a coffee shop. She works at this fitness company. She loves the outdoors. Then I end up running into her at a concert later on. That's where I met her boyfriend, right? So I have all these interaction points of learning Amanda's story along the way that are really quick and easy. And I'm able to keep track of those things in a really lightweight way. And this is just the beginning, right? Imagine as we now bring all of the incredible capabilities of Nowsite around AI into this, what's going to be possible in the future. And so this is so exciting. And I can tell you with certainty that there is so much more to come. But I want to give you a special treat today, because this technology is important, but the why of this technology is even more important. And for the last 6 years, I have had the honor of getting to build contact mapping with my dad. He's the one who coined the word contact mapping. There's literally, I'm standing in an office building right now, and there's a door right over there that says Tom and Denise Chenault's Training Center, specializing in contact mapping. And that was before contact mapping even was an idea of a company. It's been that much a part of my dad and my stepmom Denise's life for this long. And so, Dad, I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to spotlight you up here and get you up with me. But it's just, it's so cool to get to have this moment where this all comes to fruition and we get to share this with our Nowsite family. So Dad, how are you?
You are my son, and he is the one guy on this call who wouldn't be here had it not been for me. So that's that simple. I've never used that joke before, Adrian. It's pretty good. So you guys, my name's Tom Chenault, and I am his father, and I am his not so smart father. His mother is brilliant, and we've had to overcome that for a very, very long time. And I just love you guys, and I just love the fact that today is the day that this filthy shirt here I've been wearing for 7 years. It's my contact mapping shirt, and I live in it. People are so sick of them. I have another one that says love like crazy, then love more. But now I have a Nowsite hat to go with it. We are all married together. We are all merged together. And I am going to tell all of you, it is incredible to have great touch, being able to hug people, but you needed great tech to go with it. And we didn't have it. We had good tech, but not great tech until we met Justin, till we met Cheryl, till we met Linda, and all of those people over at Nowsite. We had a crew, man. We had Elizabeth Larson. We had Alex Eaton. We had Thomas Vella. We had Rick Manelius. We had these people. But I'll tell you, we needed you guys so bad. And it was divine intervention that we got to meet Justin Belobaba and his crew. And our lives changed. Our lives changed. And what we knew was true, that we had something that the world needed to see. We saw that, so did Justin. And we needed to be the glue inside of that conversation. It needed stickiness, and we needed Nowsite. And Nowsite was much, much bigger than us. And we were so lucky to have Justin come along. And we had to convince Justin that he couldn't live without us. And the only way that we could do it was our Rolodex. We had to prove to him, even though he knew people from a distance, he didn't know them like we did. And so what the biggest proof of it all was when I went over to Eric Worre's house to have him interview me on his incredible podcast called The Excellence Project. So we go over to his house for breakfast, or we go over to his house, and I bring Justin and Adrian with me, like a couple of pieces of lumpy luggage. And it was so fun because we're in the house and Eric's interviewing me, and Eric's Eric, you know, everybody's pitching deals at him, and I'm going, Eric, you have no idea how big this is, how big it could be. And I was the one that really didn't know, because Eric's made it bigger than I ever dreamed. But man, I'm telling you what, so we sit down at the table, and here's Marina, and she's got those laser beam eyes. Here's Eric paying attention like it's going out of style. I don't know if you ever saw that television show called The Bear with that guy that made that unbelievable omelet for that woman. But here comes the chef, and he brought us one of those omelets. It was an absolute breakfast of all time. And we sat down, and we had like 10 minutes. And hours later, Eric left and Marina left. And we left because we were at their house. But the marriage was started. And I didn't even have any idea. I still don't, because it kept going and going and going and going and going. And it turned into something so unbelievable that it's 1,000 times bigger than I ever dreamt possible already. And it's just getting started. But where it started was me being the Hot Mess Express. I haven't had a drink in 35 years, sorry. And, you know, I got no redeeming factors except one. And it's the most important one. What you love about me is what I remember about you. And I built a career doing that. And no one could figure it out. Look at that guy over there. He's an alcoholic. He's got snot all over his shirt. Why is he surrounded by people? Because I remember people. Because I love people. Because I care about people. They're in my life, not just for a soundbite or what they can do for me. I don't treat them like prospects. I treat them like human beings. I don't treat them like, you know, Eric Worre is not network marketing pro to me. He is not anything like that. He is Eric Worre, and he's got so many redeeming factors. You guys don't know that he wanted to be a big-time singer in his life. You don't know what he went through his life to get where he is. You don't know his dad, John. You don't know his mom, Patty. You don't know his brother. I do. I make a point of knowing all I can about everybody and reminding them, rotation of remember, that I remember that. And as a result of that, I'm impossible to get rid of, no matter how much you don't like me. And that's what's so exciting about it. And you guys are all going, well, I hate to follow up. Well, why do you think the acronym for follow up is FU? No one likes to be followed up on. No one likes to follow up. We all want to be remembered. When you go to go into your wife and go, hi, honey, I know it's your birthday. I thought I'd follow up. Here's a dozen roses. And she punches you in the face because nobody wants to be followed up on. We want to be remembered until that point where you know so much about them that you've done the rotation to remember. You've got their heart. And all of a sudden, there's a crack in the armor where you've got a product that's going to fill that hole in their life. And all of a sudden you show up, but because you've been doing the rotations of remember forever, you are not like this stranger pouncing on them like all other network marketers. You are this person that is empathetic, caring, and stepped in to provide the solution, and that you won't have to sell them to them. They're going to buy it from you. All through this new component. Does that make you crazy how cool this is? Are you going to have to master it? Yeah, but you already have. It's going to make everything you're already doing work. This is the pot of gold at the end of the Nowsite rainbow. Trust me, I'm a doctor. This will blow your socks off. And guess what? I got these socks from home. Eric Worre. I had them on my feet. I just saw that demo from Adrian. They fell right off my feet, and here we are. They got blown off. And those of you that wonder why I'm talking about that are kind of new to this deal, that is Justin Belobaba's secret weapon. Is he gets heaved. Some people just heave socks at him like it's going out of style everywhere he goes, because everything he does, you see the socks in the comments. He lives to blow your socks off. He blew our socks off. He made our life. He was in Canada in those days. And I saw him go through losing his dad. And it took me to when I lost mine. And it took me to how much this guy loved his dad, and he loves his family, and he loves people, and he loves every one of you. And he built something that's going to touch and change the world that his dad is going to be very, very proud of. For every one of us. Just like I did with Adrian Chenault. And there was no bigger moment in my life for Denise and I when Adrian quit that big time job he had in Zurich, Switzerland, where he was climbing up the corporate ladder, and every step up that ladder, he got a promotion, but he also lost a little bit of his soul. And he came back to Longmont, Colorado, and he said, Dad, I want to digitize your heart. I want to digitize what you do. I want to digitize your Rolodex. I want to show the world that leading with your heart, not your head, works best. And that's what we did. But we would be nowhere without Justin and without Cheryl and without Linda. And I just want to thank all of you for this moment, because it's like the biggest moment that we can imagine, because we finally are at the beginning of something so much bigger than we are. It's going to be unbelievable. So Adrian, I just love you. Thank you.
Dad, I love you so much. And what a cool, incredible story. And what he didn't tell you is just how much every step of the way, this is, contact mapping and the rotation of remember and loving people is who Tom is. And you can feel it, he doesn't have to tell you, because you can just feel it in his heart. But I've had a front row seat for 39 years, God, 39 years. And you meet a lot of people who are really great on camera and who are really great on a stage, and you meet them and you're disappointed. And Tom is not that guy. My dad is not that guy. And so I'm incredibly blessed. None of this would have happened without you in contact mapping. None of this would have happened at Nowsite without you. And the vision and the importance of this it's so important, but it needed to be attached to Nowsite for the world to truly get it. And so Cheryl and Justin and Linda and all of you, thank you for taking this to the world. And so Cheryl, I'm going to hand it back to you. Thank you guys so much for letting us share.
Thank you guys so much. That was incredible. And it's great to see the heart behind so much that's going into the product. And that means a lot. And I know if we could all have that, right? Like it's more than a CRM. It's more than I don't want to say the follow-up. It's remembering people. It's caring about people. It's the relationships that we have with people that make what we do so special. And I'm so happy that it's incorporated into Nowsite. This little wink and a nod to Tom. I know you're remembering that omelet. And one of the first times I met Tom in person, we were having an omelet too. So up to you, it was great.
It always comes back to breakfast.
Yeah. Look, lots of place you're holding up is lots of people here asking, how do I get this CRM? When do I get it? Do I have to have a certain plan to get the enhancements that are in this CRM? And those are great questions. But Adrian, do you want to share that part? Because this is like the drum roll moment.
This is the moment. This is the moment. So first of all, how could we not have everyone have this, right? So you all get it, right? myAI, MarketingAI, Unlimited AI, all of it. Everybody is going to have access to this. So don't worry. You don't need a higher plan. this is foundational to what you do. It's foundational to what we do, and it needed to be a part of every single plan. You are going to get access to this in your account next week. We're rolling it out. I'm so excited. I verbatim told our VP of product today that if it's not in your account by the end of next week, that he literally will turn back into a pumpkin. So if it's not there, that's what's happening. No, it will be there. We're so excited for it to roll out to all of you. It'll be on desktop first and then mobile shortly after, as always. And it is going to be in your hands. I can't wait. All of you contact mappers who were with us before, as soon as that happens, we'll reach out to you with the next steps on migrating all your data, because I know there's a few of you that have that question, whether you put it in the chat or not. Want to make sure you know all of your stuff's going to move over. We're going to take care of you. It's going to be awesome. That's all ready to go as well. And game on. So back to you, Cheryl.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. That's the, kind of just an amazing surprise for everybody here, right? Everybody that's a customer gets access to all of these enhanced features inside of our CRM. And that's incredible. And you're going to get access to them next week, which is just awesome. And I'm so stoked for each and every one of you. Cannot wait for you to all have this opportunity and create even deeper relationships, right? So look, I'm going to get back to sharing my screen and share just
Cheryl, before you do, can I just jump in?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Justin. I'm the founder of Nowsite. I just thought I would offer just a brief testimonial for these new capabilities that you all are going to get next week. Tom, just gave a just wonderful presentation there. That was great. That was touching, and I think probably what you can tell by listening to that is the depth of our our relationship and friendship. Part of my kind of extended family, the Chenault crew, absolutely, and so there's these incredible relationships that have happened over the last couple of years. Of course, there was our multi-million-dollar acquisition of contact mapping that also took place. Of course, there was the multi-million-dollar deal that we did with the Warrays recently, and a lot more to come as we build this this world-class global business that helps millions of people. And so here's my testimonial. All of that happened because of the contact mapping system. Like it didn't, we met 2 years ago, and it was not because I'm some follow-up king. Like I'm not. Like, it was Tom continuing to build the relationship. I don't know what rotation I was on, but I'm probably still on one. I don't know what rotation I was on. I wasn't at all aware of it. All I knew was, here's a cool guy who knows a lot about me, who seems super interested in what we're doing, and we're building this really, really great relationship. So if you are wondering, can this help you and help you building relationships and helping you build your business, I can tell you it has made a multi-million-dollar difference to Nowsite, and to contact mapping, and to, on a personal level, the friendships that I've built with these amazing people. So that is my personal testimonial of the power of what is going to be in your account next week. Thanks.
That was awesome. Justin, thank you so much for sharing. And lots of people saying, yeah, it's awesome. That power, right, in being remembered, as Tom would put it, and hearing how it's 2 years, right? It never stopped for Tom. And he just kept on, coming back to Justin. So that's such an amazing testimonial of look at what that has brought about. And now it'll be in your fingertips in, in a week, or else somebody's turning into a pumpkin, right, Adrian? Awesome. Look, this is included in everyone's account, which is absolutely fantastic. It gives you so many opportunities in creating such strong relationships. But we want to give you an opportunity to get even your Nowsite subscription for free. So I do want to share that with you before you go, because free equals free myAI. So if you are on our myAI plan, you can receive your myAI subscription for free, or up to a $29 a month credit on higher price plans, as long as you have 3 active paying customers of any plan. So imagine you can have your Nowsite subscription for free, all of the great aspects of myAI, as well as this enhanced CRM, and you can get it for free just by referring 3 people. But that's not all. Recently, we introduced 6 equals free MarketingAI. So if you're on our marketing plan, you can receive your MarketingAI subscription for free, or up to $99 a month credit on higher price plans, as long as you have 6 active paying customers. They don't have to be a part of a certain plan, just 6 active paying customers, and you can get your MarketingAI subscription for free. Today has been an incredible day, an incredible opportunity for so many of us. Enhancements to our CRM are coming next week. Everybody who's a customer, I just want to say congratulations. It's awesome. You get these enhancements included inside of your account, and you can refer 3 or 6 if you'd like, and get your Nowsite subscription for free. Special shout out to my friend Tom. That was amazing. Thank you so much for being our special guest here today. And of course to you, Adrian, and really to all of you here. What amazing relationships and businesses we're all building together. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to our founder and CEO, Justin, for sharing his testimonial, as well as all of you. See you next time. Bye, everybody.